Hey, what's up guys? Jared Veldheer here from Blindside Health, talking to you today about red light therapy. This stuff is amazing. If I could recommend one thing to totally optimize your recovery, your performance, really every single facet of your life with a device, it would be red light therapy. I rank it even higher than sauna, cold exposure, all that good stuff. Like, this is my go-to device, and it's for good reason. And what these spectrums of light do is they stimulate mitochondrial activity, making the mitochondria more efficient. And when we have efficient mitochondria, we're able to carry out the tasks in the body more efficiently. For instance, red light therapy is great with muscle recovery. It's great with wound healing. It's also very good with collagen production and the anti-aging effects on skin. This stuff does some really great things. There's also more and more research coming out about how red light therapy to the cranial region is great for blood flow to the brain, stimulates those neural mitochondria, and can help prevent Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, those neurodegenerative diseases that we hate and we're trying to figure out. So this thing does some great stuff. Our mitochondria are very important, and this thing basically supercharges it. It's like a human supercharger. That's the best way I can put it. One of my favorite things that red light therapy does for me is helps me manage any kind of pain that I have from my 10-year career playing football. I have some areas that already have some arthritis that has set in. I get sore from lifting. It doesn't matter. I mean, I got two little kids. You pick them up funny, all of a sudden your lower back feels goofy. Life happens, and this thing does a great job of getting that pain out of my system. It's just great for any kind of healing. If I have a tweaked back, you best believe I'm going to be hitting this until that back feels better, and it helps expedite that process tremendously. It's also been great for my hips. It's been a huge, huge help there. I've been able to move around with much better hip mobility and basically pain-free hips through my lifts. Back doing some lifts in the weight room that I haven't done in a while because they bothered me, but they're not bothering me anymore because I've been pretty strict on my red light therapy use. Red light therapy goes by some other names as well, low-level laser therapy or photobiomodulation. It's all the same thing. And guys, I'm not here just saying this machine just puts out light and makes me feel good. It's extremely well studied. I'll link a ton of studies in the description of this episode so you can check it out. But over the course of the last 3 decades, especially, there's been numerous studies on the effects of red light. And really what it comes down to are these chromophores on our skin are able to pick up external light, and the signaling from the red light helps the mitochondria become more efficient in ATP production, which is the common denominator for any kind of energy source in the body. It's the body's go-to. It helps those mitochondria become basically supercharged and extremely efficient. And now they can provide energy to whatever system in the body needs that energy. And that manifests itself, like I said, with wound healing, with muscle recovery, with collagen production, any kind of bodily process that needs energy, which pretty much everything does. Like I said, this is like putting your body on a charger. Like, this is my supercharger. It keeps me supercharged. And this right here is a massive panel. I mean, this baby right here puts out some great power. I love this company called Rouge. They do an awesome job of really putting great power into their devices. There's another company in the US that's quite popular with all the biohackers. They have a great, beautiful website, and they've really done a great job marketing. But to me, this Rouge device blows that one away. And I have one of those other devices. I started off with a small version of that, and then I tested out this Rouge device here. I have a smaller one on the wall. That was my first one, and it kind of blew me away because it was much more powerful. It had many more LEDs on it, and it just did a better job. It was more efficient, and they have since rolled out a massive full body panel, and this thing's amazing. I can stretch in front of it. I could do yoga, whatever I want. I could probably get a full workout in front of it if I wanted to. Hey, real quick, I know we're in the middle of talking about how awesome red light therapy is and all the great things it does, but if you guys wouldn't mind and hit that like button for me, that would be awesome. I appreciate that. Hit that subscribe, guys, so you can join this Blindside Health team and get in on optimizing your health, be on that train to living your best life. Anyway, let's get back to the video. And this red light therapy is also great with sleep. I'll hit this thing after I go in the sauna, before I go to bed, and it's just another layer on that sweet, sweet, delicious cake of being able to fall asleep deliciously. It does wonders. That red light stimulates to our circadian rhythm that it's time to wind down. When the sun rises, when the sun sets, that's when you're getting the most natural red light out of the spectrum outside. And so being able to expose yourself to that red light before sleep is just a natural way to engage that parasympathetic nervous system, engage that rest and digest process, calm down and get a great night's sleep. And on top of that, you have put yourself in a position to maximize your healing, your recovery, really yourself. And, kind of my final reason on why I'm so into red light therapy and why I'm such a believer is what it does to neurological health. And, I just got done playing a sport where you're constantly pounding heads, and that can be detrimental. You guys have seen it in the headlines, CTE. And that's basically this buildup of these proteins and this plaque in your brain. And it's very hard to get rid of. You need to increase blood flow to the brain. You need to promote brain healing. And that's something that red light therapy does. And if I can do anything to kind of offset the consequences of the sport that I've just played, I'm going to do it, because it's my goal to live to 100 years old. That's what I want your guys' goal to be as well. And I want to do this thing together. I want us to be healthy doing it and feel great doing it. And that doesn't include sickness. It doesn't include disease. It doesn't include pain. We want to push it in our everyday lives, and we also want to be able to recover. This thing does that. It's going to help you. I hope you guys can check it out. There's several companies that make these online now. My go-to is Rouge. I'm going to throw a little coupon code for their devices in the description below, guys. Feel free to click on that, check out their products, and I hope you can try it out. If you want to know more about it, I've linked several studies in the show notes, and go ahead and just Google away and you'll find some amazing, amazing studies, articles on the benefits and the power of red light therapy, guys. I believe in this stuff. I wouldn't be talking to you about it if I didn't. It's important to me, and I think it's a tremendous help to me. It's one of my favorite tools, if not my favorite tool in my arsenal of wellness type items. All right, guys, let's kick this thing on real quick so you guys can check it out here. Enough of me talking about it. Want to give you a little glimpse. I'm not sure how this is going to look in the lens of the camera here, but you know what? We're just going to do it. All right, guys, so you can see this thing's fired up. You can see all these LEDs on this device. It's awesome, man. Rouge has done a great job of packing this thing with the best possible punch you can get on a red light device. You can see the lights that are putting out the visible red light. Those are going to be in that 600 nanometer wavelength, and then the near infrared are actually invisible to the eye, and that's putting out near infrared light in the 800 nanometer wavelength range. This stuff's great, guys. You can actually see how this is working. It's quiet. It provides some gentle heat when you're in front of it, so it's soothing. And if you guys are thinking this thing's going to blind you, it's not. Trust me. Maybe not look straight into it just because that's a little bit uncomfortable, but just closing your eyes in front of this thing is going to help with eyesight, eye health. They've looked at it, they've studied it. It can help with macular degeneration. Again, some awesome stuff. Basically, if you're curious if this thing does something for you, just type that in your search bar. Go red light therapy and eye health, red light therapy, gut health, red light therapy, arthritis. And you're going to find studies on it because this has been studied ad nauseum. There's tons of research and it's all out there for you guys to see. Thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate it. If you found this video useful, please hit that like button. It helps me know what you guys want to see. And please subscribe, turn those notifications on so you don't miss out on content like this. I appreciate it, guys. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was a good introduction into red light therapy. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I would love to answer. This is one of the things I nerd out on. If I don't know the answer, I'll go look it up for you. I'm here for you guys. And so just holler at me and I'll talk to you then. Thanks for joining in, guys. I'll talk to you later.